Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto episode 55. A feeling of yearning, a flower full of hope. What happened last episode?
A lot of crazy shit happened last episode.
A lot of crazy shit. I gotta tell you, Carson, a lot of crazy shit happened last episode. I can scarcely imagine what's gonna happen this time.
Last episode, we found out that the Sand Village is in cahoots with Orochimaru. And Gaara has some crazy sand demon form, and he killed Dosu just like that. I can't snap, but it was
killed
like
him
that.
like a writer writing him out of the story because he didn't want to
deal with him
draw him anymore.
What else? Oh yeah, also, I forget what his name is. It starts with an H. Got killed as well. Hayate also got killed by the Sound Village teacher. So that's pretty crazy. The Sand Village is just out here murdering people in the streets.
A foreign nation.
Yeah. They travel to a foreign nation. They murder someone else who is also a foreigner there, and then also murder someone who's from there. The Black Ops, is that what they're called?
Anbu Black Ops.
Anbu Black Ops are like, what the fuck happened here? How did he die? Little do they know it wasn't much of a fight. Naruto, God, what's his name again?
Whose name?
Jiraiya is still being
That's
a creep.
the fifth name you asked me for in the intro.
Shut up. Jiraiya still being a creep. He's out here creeping on girls that are just trying to swim. Naruto has to pull him away using nothing else but his sexy jutsu. Naruto then had a huge clone fight with himself, and finally, just as they were about to learn the summoning jutsu, which was pretty cool, Naruto could only summon a tadpole, and that's kind of where we ended off.
Alrighty, hope you guys like this video. Hope you check out the previous reaction in case you didn't fully. I don't even know why they would share the previous reaction, honestly. Because that was like, there's not even a point.
Just imagine me doing like that, but for like 20 minutes.
Hey guys, Carson from the future here, asking you guys to check the description to check out our Patreon, where you can see early access to all of our ReZero reactions and Naruto reactions, as well as early access to our weekly reactions. You get uncut when those come out before they're edited and uploaded to YouTube. We got exclusive movie reactions, which will be coming soon, as well as OVA reactions. We got a bunch of stuff that you can check out in the description on our Patreon, patreon.com/boldcast. Check the description. Back to the video. Let's get into Naruto episode 55. Let's go.
Okay, I already like it.
Really solid opening. People really don't like it because the high-pitched voice at the beginning is really annoying for some people, which I guess is understandable, but...
It makes me feel bad for him, but at the same time I'm like, die.
Yeah.
Kid Naruto is really sad. He also has like almost his signature on his shirt.
Yeah, well, because Naruto has a spiral, and then Uzumaki means spiral.
Yeah.
So that's why there's so many fucking spirals everywhere.
It's just funny that he has that on his shirt.
Oh,
I really
turning
like
on the
this
bass.
part.
I turned on the bass for the song.
That helps it actually a lot.
You saw the other...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I realized too late the last time we were watching the opening what was going on.
Yeah.
So I paid
I love the
attention
background there, by the way. I never noticed that ever before watching that opening, that there was like a giant shiny, or like castle, like in a oriental style castle.
Oh, no.
Again? Did we accidentally watch the same episode? I'm serious.
It's different
we
girls this time. Or is it? Oh, yeah.
Was last episode literally a filler?
No, because we saw that crazy death. There's 2 deaths.
True.
No.
So how did it go? Did you get a frog to appeal?
Wait, give it a second. I think it's still growing.
You're not going to take this seriously, then I'm through with you. Do you understand?
Serious, you're the one who's staring at the girls, you old goat.
Stop fooling around and focus on your chakras if your life depended on it.
Whoa. Where are we? A Sakura's room.
You failed. bitch.
He's out there right now, probably watching you.
Are you still asleep? When are you gonna come down here and help me?
Is her parents?
Sleeping.
Mom?
I'm busy. I see.
There's still that fucking jacket. You saw that in like episode 2 or some shit. That fucking jacket. I still don't know what the deal with that jacket is. It looks super significant, but it's never mentioned ever.
It's maybe like a formal wear.
I guess, but it looked really crazy. It looked very Naruto style.
A feeling of yearning, a flower full of hope.
The body of Hayate Gecko was found near Kikyo Castle. What, Hayate?
He's dead. To be Orochimaru's doing.
As likely as that may seem, let's not jump to conclusions yet. We think Hayate was on the trail of a Sound Village spy named Kaguya. Don't know for sure if
I cancel the Chunin exams and go after Orochimaru.
Yeah, no shit.
The only smart thing. I think.
He revealed himself to Anko and sent a warning not to cancel the exams.
I mean, true,
His
but
seeds have brought together ninja from every allied nation.
And as you know,
What do you think it means?
we in the Leaf Village do negotiate with terrorism.
Eddie Bears and I have complete trust in every one of you.
well, one of us just got murdered last night, so
And if the time comes, we will gather the strength of the hidden Leaf Village and fight if we must.
oh, it's really cute.
What is that creature on her desk? Think that plant?
Plant, yeah. Oh, really? That's what you should
See
do.
now.
Looks like a nice place.
No. Oh, Sakura.
She works at the flower
It's her
store.
family's shop.
Flowers for herself. I'm not.
It actually said their family name on the sign
Let that be
outside.
your business.
That's why she knows so much about flowers.
I'll make this quick. Taking a planter to the hospital's like saying you expect the person to be there forever. Some cut flowers might be a... I warned you, I will not lose out to you! Whatever. So are you gonna pay for that daffodil? I should get two. Two? Why? One for him and another for Lee.
Walking, holding flowers.
Waiter! More! That ordered the short ribs!
Barbecue.
10 orders of short ribs.
Yeah.
And you can put me off of food for good.
So, did you order the short ribs? Ah, finally!
I want that.
I want to go so bad.
Don't
We got some catching up to do when quarantine's over.
Choji's joined us for training as well.
What? So you're
You know,
going
you
for it?
lazy.
Yeah! Oh, and in return, I get all the barbecue I can eat!
Well, that would explain it. I can't keep this up. No human being could.
I think I've used too much of my chakra.
Lucy, are you alright?
The crater.
So they're flying bugs?
Yeah.
And these are just in a creepy, dark room, being told about the plan.
Yeah.
Evil, treacherous plan. Tamari didn't seem to be a fan. The other two didn't have any expressions.
I thought you were gonna make another rhyme.
Summoning jutsu! Again with the tadpoles! This is ridiculous, we're not getting
Again with the same animation. Slightly bigger.
Why are those girls still there?
Don't fucking ask me, Jesus.
So you're here to see Sasuke.
Oh, so they're letting him in now? They're letting them in
You'll
now.
have to keep your visit short. 5 minutes, that's all I can give you. Alright, Sasuke, may I come in? You have a couple of pretty visitors here. Sasuke?
Kakashi kidnapped him out of there to start training.
All of his clothes are gone. Huh? This is terrible. He's in no condition to be walking around on his own. Doctor! Doctor! Oh, Sasuke. Deity.
Why do they keep saying Sasuke?
He will come to me in search of power.
That's not what his eye looks like. Where even are they?
He is training with Kakashi, right?
I don't know. But
I
Kakashi's climbing this rock face with one fucking arm and nothing else. Oh, never mind, he's using his legs. One arm tied behind his back.
Harder than it used to be. Must be getting out of shape.
The rocks look like, yep. Classic.
They animated this really well. opened the first gate.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, Kakashi can do that.
I called it.
What's up? So you finally showed up.
Who showed up? They act like it's a big mystery silhouette.
Please, can we come in? You have a couple of pretty visitors here. Oh,
What?
no, not Leech.
Oh no, the same room.
Look, huh?
Oh.
Lee. Come on, someone.
Oh.
200 push-ups, that was the deal. And you cannot finish them in his 100 leg squat, so here we go. 190.
You're gonna cry. Oh my lord.
Push me out of bed.
91.
Lee.
Keep away from me. Please, got to finish my training.
You're right. All the effort is pointless. You don't believe in yourself.
199. One more. Just one more.
Lee. Oh, no. I'll get some orderlies out here with a stretcher. Stay with him till I get back. We will, ma'am.
It's so sad.
Oh, Lee.
Why, Eno? Huh? What is it that makes boys like that? Always pushing things too far. Why ask me? I'm not a boy. Right. Sorry.
Shadow possession jutsu? No way. Haven't got enough chakra. Don't tell me you've run out of gas.
This is such a drag.
Alright, Choji, same thing again.
I'm not sure how good he's gonna get just fighting against Choji's slow roll jutsu.
What a waste of a perfectly good rose. Yeah, my daffodil too.
Oh no, you couldn't have just given them to Lee as well.
You're just another patient at this hospital.
Right, here we go. Summoning jutsu. Victory!
Why do they keep...
Hopeless! Why do I waste my time with you?
What, are you blind?
Has legs.
You see? This one's got legs.
Great! Now just give it 2 arms and a brain and maybe I can train it!
You're so negative. You gotta admit, at least I'm making progress. Ichiroku's ramen.
Alrighty, what do you think of that episode?
Definitely less death. It's pretty sad. I almost cried when Rock Lee was like training.
Yeah.
It's really sad. Oh yeah, the freaking
Okay.
the Hokage just being like, "All right, everyone, we are not going to cancel the exams because of this, that, and the other thing," and then he's like, "We don't know." He says something about like maybe Orochimaru is working with one of the other villages, and then like this other guy's just like, there's no way any of the other villages in our alliance would ever betray us. And then Kakashi's just like, are you actually kidding me right now?
We literally got betrayed by another village,
like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
The Sound Village wasn't even a real village. Like,
oh no, he was referring to the last,
I know
Great
to the
Shinobi
last
War.
one, but that's also true. That they just
Yeah.
got betrayed again they got tricked into believing that there was this new village by a guy who looked exactly like Orochimaru. And no one believed it was him.
Yeah, I wonder how that went down. They must have got like a message, or like, I don't know, they're like ninjas, like they're spies. They probably could have gathered some information. Orochimaru pulled a
Like
real
I said,
fast
my
one.
ninja info cards didn't have anything on those guys.
My ninja info cards.
Whoever commented that, if you're watching this
Yeah.
video,
Oh, yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's an incredible video. I can't believe I've never seen that before. It almost feels like I have seen it before. It's so old. I feel like I must have seen it at some point. Oh, it's such a good video.
Pretty good. Yeah, so that was pretty dumb when they were, like, letting their flowers go to waste. That's, like, such a dumb thing to pick up on, but they're like, oh no, what a shame, this perfectly good rose and this daffodil just going to waste. I'm like, poor Rock Lee, like,
You could have just gave him more flowers.
You could have just given him more flowers. Like, who does that? They're gonna die if you don't put them in water. Like they said, they were already dying.
I mean, Ino's probably just gonna take hers back to the shop.
But it's
and
already
Sakura's...
dying. It's been out of water for too long.
Oh, true. I guess
So,
they're out
like,
for a whole day.
and it was hot as well, it looked like. So, I mean, not the biggest thing, but it is, and it does look very symbolic with just, like, the one daffodil, but, it's really sad. And it's really sad how, like, Rock Lee, even though he saw them there, he was, like, so out of it that, like, when he woke up next, he had no memory of it.
Yeah. Also, how cool is it that Ino's family owns a flower
That's
shop?
really cool.
Isn't that kind of isn't that kind of a nice
solidifies
detail?
it. If I was in this, I would want to be Ino just so I could work in a flower shop and have a cool outfit. Her outfit's really cool.
You like the wide like hood or whatever that is,
Yeah.
or like the scarf. What even
Part
is
of
that?
her shirt. It's like
I guess
it's
so,
kind of
yeah.
like a cowl neck shirt.
That's
I guess.
really cool.
Other than that, Naruto's we saw some of the other people training. We saw Shikamaru training with Choji, but that didn't seem to be doing too. I mean, he was using a bunch of his chakra.
We also
but
just saw the end of that
that's
training.
true. That's true.
We
That's
saw
true.
1 second at the very end of that training.
So we saw that he's pretty pooped, but I don't think he's gonna win his fight just because he doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, what a drag. I have to do training. What a drag. Like, to literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Neji was, like, blowing a huge crater in the ground. And were him and Tenten fighting, or was she just also training just because?
She was helping him train because
Okay.
she didn't make it, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt.
To
I'm
train
sure she's
anyway.
getting something out of it, but I think right now it's
Mostly.
she's
just
helping
them.
him master some sort of technique.
Yeah.
It looks like, because there's that giant crater, and then he's like, I don't feel so good. Just crashes in the ground.
And then we saw Sand Village learning about their crazy plan. We couldn't hear what they were saying, but
Tamari was like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
Tamari, who I previously didn't like, seemed to have the most, like, normal reaction to that of being like,
I thought we were
I
just
thought
here
we
for
were
some
yeah, I
dance."
thought we were just, like, becoming ninjas.
Yeah.
Gara, I wouldn't expect him to care.
Konkoro
Konkoro didn't seem to say anything, but it seems like of the three, Konkoro and Tamari are probably going to be like, I don't know about this. Gara probably couldn't care less.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he's getting told, like, I don't know exactly what their plan is, but if they're telling him he can just, like, murder a bunch of people, he's probably like, nice.
A-okay. Yeah, how do you think Gara factors into that plan?
Gara, take on your true form and just sweep through the village.
Yeah.
Wait till the next full moon and then we strike.
Who's
I don't know. But it's
to
crazy.
say?
It's hard to tell at this point. They're keeping it really secret what
Yeah.
their plan is. They're not letting any hints come out.
Well, what can I even say? Never mind.
Don't say anything.
No, yeah, never mind.
But yeah, a little bit less on the development of Naruto. He finally got a frog with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Yeah, tadpole
Is
with
there
legs.
a name for that? Like where that in between state where they have legs but no like arms, and it's
That's
still
the
a
kind of thing
tail.
you learn, like, literally kindergarten. I don't remember.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like that's so fucking basic.
No,
you
I'm
idiot.
just saying that was literally like
you literal fucking moron. How do you not know
that
that?
was literally just so long ago. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think it's just a tadpole with legs. It's my new band name, Tadpole, with legs.
Sad pole.
Leg pole.
That was the worst fucking joke I've ever heard in my entire life. Congratulations.
Oh, Kakashi doing that.
And who showed up when Kakashi climbed the
I
thing?
have no idea.
I couldn't see, the sun was in my eyes.
Kakashi he was just like doing that just to see if he
Part of
could
his training.
still?
This
Yeah.
part of his training is like So he and Guy are kind of rivals, so they both do similar
Just
dumb
dumb
training like that, like of endurance.
I know it's just dumb, but he was just doing that for himself, which is pretty funny. But so now we kind of get the thing of, okay, so Kakashi can unlock the first gate.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, for him, since he's, like, so powerful, I think, like, when Kakashi was getting mad at a guy for teaching that, it was because he went so far and he's so young. Kakashi is obviously way more powerful.
And he already
knows what he's doing.
He already knows what it's like to feel crazy fatigue after a jutsu because he uses the Sharingan and it really fucks him up after. But yeah, so we had a conversation about Kakashi learning how to do that via the Sharingan because it's like a Taijutsu technique. But I think we're supposed to believe by the story that he learned that via his Sharingan. Because, like, that appears to be, like... I think they're showing that to us to be, like, that's something Kakashi can do now. He couldn't do that before. Because if you remember when he was watching Lee, he was like, Guy, you didn't, and then pulls his Sharingan out and then sees, like... He's sort of looking at what he's doing. But yeah, he can open the gates now, for sure. He might have been able to do that before, and we're just seeing that now that it's a relevant thing. But he can do that now. He can open at least one of the gates, as far as we can see.
Which, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, my theory was that at least in people who use Taijutsu, like, seriously, the first gate is probably, like...
Relatively
simple. Kind of necessary once you get to, like, a really high level. Like, if you're Guy, Sensei, and, like, your main thing is using Taijutsu, there's gonna be a lot of... Since you're relying on your body, sometimes you need to, like, overdrive your brain and actually be able to, like, do whatever crazy stuff you need to do. And it doesn't seem to be, like, just the first gate doesn't seem to be too dangerous.
It gives you kind of fatigue and a headache, probably, a master headache.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and it also depends, like, you're right. I think you're onto something. Because but if you're someone like Neji, where you have the Byakugan and the gentle fist technique where you don't need to rely on brute force, it's all about precision, so then it's like... And Neji can't open the gate, and 10-10, they went through the same training that Lee did, and this isn't a spoiler, we learned this through flashbacks over the course of things, but it was broken up. There was a flashback where Lee had just learned it, but we didn't know what he was learning. We saw a flashback of Lee saying he wanted to be a splendid ninja, when I think he was saving Sakura. I just know because I was just editing these episodes. He saved Sakura in the woods, and he had this flashback, and he, like, split a giant log in half or something, like a huge tree.
Oh, yeah, and he's like,
I did it, Guy Sensei! And, Neji and Tenten are sitting there, like, freaking, like, bent over, like, wheezing, because they're so tired. And then Neji's like, how can he do that? It's insane.
I think they got very different training.
They all got the same training from Guy.
Well, they got the same training.
It's just that they can use ninjutsu or different techniques. Lee can't
that's
use
what I mean.
anything.
Lee got to really specialize.
Yeah.
Fully.
Mm-hmm. So interesting. And I find it interesting that they're focusing a lot more on Taijutsu. It's really cool, I think, because like a lot before it was all about water dragon jutsu, and now they're bringing it back to like machines, like with the Sound Village, and like hand-to-hand combat and like more strategy. Mm-hmm. Rather than protect the bridge builder, and you can't get past my ice mirrors, and all that shit. Like, and then they just overpower it with fox powers. Now they're getting a lot more into like strategy and like developing your jutsu, obviously because it's a training arc, but still.
I hope we're gonna see more of Sasuke, like Sasuke's training. That's gonna be really interesting. If we get to see some of it, or if they're just gonna leave it a mystery so that when he comes back at like the next tournament arc of this, he's gonna be like
Super Saiyan. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching this episode of Naruto. Check out our previous episodes, and stay tuned for the next one. We're moving right on to the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video and leave a comment if you can. It really helps us out when you guys engage with the videos. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you to all our fabulous patrons on Patreon, especially those in our student council: Zenge,
Rising 80,
Catherine,
John Ortega,
Nicholas Teo,
Iwan Pilger,
Matthew Bremer,
and Lewis.
Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.